Once upon a time, in the vast plains of the African savannah, lived a mighty lion named Leo. He was the king of all animals, and his golden mane shimmered in the sunlight like a crown. His roar echoed through the land, and every creature knew that when Leo spoke, they should listen. He was brave, strong, and proud, perhaps too proud. In the same savannah lived a hyena named Hailey. Hailey was smaller than Leo, and she didn't have a powerful roar, but what she lacked in size and strength, she made up for with quick wit and cleverness. Hyenas weren't always well-liked by the other animals. Many thought they were sneaky and rude, but Hailey was different. She was smart and resourceful, though often misunderstood. One hot afternoon, after a successful hunt, Leo sat beneath a large baobab tree, gnawing on a delicious piece of meat. Hailey, who hadn't eaten in days, wandered nearby and caught the scent of the lion's feast. Her stomach growled loudly, but she knew better than to ask Leo for a share. Lions and hyenas didn't often get along. However, Hailey was clever. Instead of walking away hungry, she approached Leo carefully, keeping a respectful distance. "Good afternoon, mighty Leo," she said in her friendliest voice. "It looks like you've had quite the successful hunt. Might I sit here and rest for a while in the shade of a tree?" Leo, who was enjoying his meal, glanced at Hailey. He wasn't used to hyenas being so polite. "I suppose you may," he said, not thinking much of it. "But don't get too close to my food." Hailey sat down a few feet away, watching Leo eat. She waited patiently, knowing that lions often leave scraps behind. She didn't mind eating leftovers. After all, in the wild, food was precious, no matter where it came from. As Leo finished his meal and licked his paws clean, he noticed Hailey watching him. "You hyenas are always scavenging," he said, shaking his head. "Why don't you hunt for yourselves? You could never catch something as big as I can." Hailey's ears twitched at his words, but she remained calm. "It's true, we hyenas often scavenge, but we're also skilled hunters. Our ways may be different, but they work for us. We work together in groups, and while we may not be as strong as you, we're quick and have sharp minds." Leo chuckled. "Sharp minds won't help you when you're face to face with danger, Hailey. Strength is what matters most." Hailey could tell that Leo's pride was blinding him, but she didn't argue. Instead, she smiled and said, "Perhaps. But sometimes strength alone isn't enough." The days passed, and Leo continued his life as the king of the savannah, while Hailey went about her business in the shadows, scavenging and occasionally hunting with her clan.